Weekend family plans are fun, but weekend at Panchgani seems a bit difficult, It's really crowded place on weekends. But still, as I all wanted to go there, I thought why not? I can have one painting at some point. But when I entered the resort, when I entered this place, I changed my plan and I painted two landscapes without leaving the resort. So how did you end up here?
So when my husband and myself decided to settle down, and I was pretty young then, my husband was much older than me, and he was on the verge of going to the US with a scholarship to do a PhD. So he said, would you like to be the wife of a poultry farmer? And on the other part of the sheet, you like to be going for the US, academic work in the US. And I said, let's go for poultry farming. So that's when we bought this land. Yeah.
And what was the year?
1972. We just leveled the ground and all we found was redstone. So we called the place Redstone Farm.
It is very raw, earthy. As an artist, I really loved this place. So, are you anyhow connected with art, painting, music? I don't know, but any form of art?
We always lived in a kind of a camp style. My father used to say I've had a sun bath, water bath and air bath. So I've been close to, when we went to talk, we used to go to the forest. So sitting on the ground as a little child, watching all the insects and little flowers and all, you grew and we were near the lake. So go for boating, sit on the lake for long, we had boats. So I feel that instills a kind of aesthetics in you, nature, which has resulted in this. So I didn't have a formal background of art, but I feel my lifestyle gave me that intrinsic aesthetic towards natural and rustic living.
The place, all the furniture, each and every object there had such beautifully natural and rustic feel to it. For the first time, I felt like painting indoors. And I know it was worth it. next day started on a really fresh note. I had company of really talented and beautiful artists. I was searching an outdoor place to paint a landscape. At that time, I remembered once me and Sandesh discussed that rather than painting just the landscape, why don't you paint something inspired from that place? As I had already completed one landscape there, I thought, why don't I give it a shot? And so I took this tree as my inspiration and I started painting around it. I'm not sure how it has come out, but yes, obviously, I know it is going to be something different than the regular work of mine. We were almost done with our stay and my paintings. But a major part of Mona's story is still remaining. I think there is some interesting story about the strawberry and Peter.
Yes, yes. Strawberries were growing in Mahabaleshwar, and we had a farm. We had a Mali working with us, a man working with us, who was from a nearby village, and we asked him, "What do you all grow there?" And he said, "We grow strawberries." So Peter asked him that, "Why don't you show us how to grow?" I was pretty young then. I had a small baby and I was also helping, but Peter was very much interested in the crop, and so was I. Anything that we have to grow, that will work. And so we tried out strawberries and worked, and all the farmers here were observing and seeing that it worked for us. So I moved to Bombay during the season to market it. So I was in touch. I got in touch with all the direct consumers, 5-star hotels and all, and started supplying them. It was quite a job. I had a very small child who was staying at my dad's home, and all farmers around watched us. Many followed, they learned from us, and they started prospering. So that is the background. And my husband had a very nice way of working and talking with the farmers. He had a very humorous way, and he was an intelligent man. He was a very sharp and bright man. But he mixed easily with them. And so they followed him. They prospered. Today, the whole region have become very rich and prosperous because of strawberries.
This is a small gift to Redstone and Mona.
Thank you so much. You must sign your name then. Or have you written it?
I have written, but it's not recognizable yet.
Yes.
It might take 100 more years to people recognize
Why
this
not?
signature.
It will be.
Yes,
it will be recognized.
Yes, it
Why
will
not?
be.
All good work is never wasted.
Yes.
Somewhere in time it will bear fruit.